Since the spring, when it had kicked off with an afternoon of pleasure that left him so altered he had not dared go home, there had been various understandings between them, the most fundamental of which was that nothing of what was taking place could ever be known. It was not just his marriage. It was the impossibility of carrying on in a country practice with his name mired in scandal. In a big city, you might get away with it, but not out here. All other understandings were derived from this one, where they might meet and where they should never be seen together, what days and times of day he might visit, the frequency. There were to be no telephone calls unless it was urgent. Frank will be back early today. She wore, habitually, a heavy perfume, but on their appointed days it was agreed she would not use it. Irene had an acute sense of smell. He was careful of what he touched or moved. In her bedroom afterwards, he always scanned the room, the floor, checking he had not left anything behind. Something for Frank to pick up, squint at and think, but this isn't mine. When she saw him doing it, she sometimes laughed. She too had much to lose, something at intervals he reminded her of. Reputation, marriage, house, even potentially her son. But she only smiled and gazed at him, as if he was some bright-eyed child she had found whose ideas about the world were hopelessly naive. It was money confidence, of course. Come what may, Daddy would be waiting in his faux Jacobean mansion, checkbook at the ready. She would not be on the streets. She would not have to take a job waitressing in a cafe, somewhere nobody knew her. She would not be shamed. He was completely unsure what her morality was. He didn't know her in that way. He sometimes thought she was the kind of person who might choose to bring the house down, simply to find out what kind of noise it made.